We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Smash.
Running with Walker again. Blast through midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That's more on the quick slant. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Lamar. They'll try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Set. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
From the 24. Has him on the quick hitter. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point of the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Set. Cougar 19. Ready?
Walker on 1st down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Go.
From the 42. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70.
Walker looking to throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Takes it in at the 21. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Thanks a lot.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They've got a man in motion. From the 32. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it and doing it.
He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Seahawks pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Hold it ready.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready, ready.
Handoff to Walker from the gun. We'll have him gain about a handful there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And he gets them the 1st. Not the biggest gain on the reverse, but it got what they needed.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Oilers, nothing.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have second down behind the sticks. Running left, here's Walker. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. That carry gets him 8, and there's another 8 to go now on third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat. Hunt.
Throwing here, Walker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Here we go, second and very long. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be Seahawks football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Walker now from the gun. And he gets him around 6 there. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
2nd and 4. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Trap 60. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Pass complete to Walker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll be backed up a good bit for this drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Moore's got it. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
No, we changed it. We changed it.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Oilers pushing for points. 2nd and 3 now. Slot receiver headed left. From the 21. That's into the hands of Moore. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
Hey, middle. Go ahead.
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. So that brings them to 3rd down. They send him left out of the slot. Jackson now on 3rd. Brought in right side. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey.
Jackson yet again. Caught quickly on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Lamar throwing again. Able to get it to Moore. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Jackson's going to throw again. Completed over the middle. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup.
And again, it's Jackson. Catch made by Mitchell. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half. They put a receiver in motion here left. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion out of the slot. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Oh, baby! He got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat, that kind of breakaway speed. You don't always have to be a 4-3 guy on the track. You just have to be a guy that once you get in that open field, there is nobody, and I mean nobody in the building that was going to catch him.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10. Handoff running left, Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Metcalf's got it, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. A give up the gut to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready?
From the 48. Buys time, rolling right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. Give him 24 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
They go with Walker here. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Hup.
Trying the right side. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Walker has the touchdown. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey. Yo.
Now it's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go now.
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Throw on third down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Lewis Seen. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Mevis now for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Back 60. Set. Left wing 19. 75. 75. 79 Bronco. Go.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Oh, put some heat on it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Go.
2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. On the carry, it's Walker. And he's brought down for a loss.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 4. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
From the 37. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Oh, he scoops up his own mistake. They get 6 and a first down as well.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gets this to Bateman. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go, set. Come 19.
Back now, pressure on its way. He's got it at the 5. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now, but will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up first and 10 now inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. That one's complete, right side. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Oilers now within 1 score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Oilers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Check, check. Ready. Check, go.
It's Walker on the give. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Hold it ready.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go now. Go.
Walker setting up to throw. Metcalf there to bring it in. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 from the 41. Staying with Walker. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Okay, break.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Throwing here, Walker. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
18 Rattler.
Walker. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Track at 60. Ready.
Back to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Running is Walker. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Come on, set.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Portland. Seahawks up by 6. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set up. Ready.
Now Walker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. The give now to Walker. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set.
Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Check go.
To the ground with Walker. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Mevis able to knock it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, report! Report!
From the 38. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That is Lewis Seen.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Ready?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Go!
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Let's go now!
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as with that, we sign off from Portland.